Hey everyone, so class 10. Does it feel like this just massive, impossible mountain you've got to climb? Well, what if I told you that the secret weapon isn't more textbooks or late night cramming? Nope. It's all about mastering your single most valuable asset, your time. So let's get right into it.
I mean, does this sound about right? You're trying to balance all this academic pressure. You've got your extracurriculars. You want to have a social life, and oh yeah, maybe squeeze in a little sleep? If you're feeling totally stretched thin, trust me, you are not alone. That's pretty much the classic Class 10 experience, right?
But here's the thing, and this is the big idea for today. The answer isn't just grinding away, adding more and more study hours until you're completely burned out. The real secret, the key, is working smarter, not just harder. It's all about making your minutes count.
Okay, so how do we do that? Let's jump in with our very first tool. See, to work smarter, you first have to know what you should even be working on. This is all about cutting through the clutter and focusing on what's actually important.
And this is where something called the Eisenhower matrix comes in. It sounds fancy, but it's a super simple and honestly incredibly powerful way to sort out everything on your to-do list. It all boils down to asking two really simple questions. Is this task urgent? And is this task important?
So here's how it breaks down. You've got 4 boxes, right? If something is both important and urgent, think a project that's due tomorrow, you do that first, no question. Now, what if it's important but not so urgent, like planning out your revision for the next month? You schedule it, you put it on the calendar, and then you get to the other stuff, the things that feel urgent but aren't really important, or the stuff that's neither. Those are the distractions, the time wasters. You got to learn to either delegate them or just delete them.
And look, here's how this plays out for you in Class 10. Those upcoming board practice exams? Absolutely, that's your do first box, no doubt about it. But what about revising those really complex chapters for a test that's still a few weeks away? That's a classic schedule task. And those social media notifications blowing up your phone? They feel urgent, right? That little ping makes you want to look. But are they important for your goals? Nope. That's a delete or ignore right there.
All right, so now you've got your priorities straight. You know what you need to do. But the next big question is, how do you actually get it done with laser focus without completely flaming out? Well, that leads us right into our next technique.
And for this next technique, I want you to remember one number, 25. Just 25. That's 25 minutes of pure, 100% uninterrupted focus.
This is the famous Pomodoro technique. It's so simple. Here's what you do. Set a timer for 25 minutes. And for those 25 minutes, you give one single task your absolute full attention. When the timer dings, you stop and you take a short 5-minute break. After you do that 4 times, you get to reward yourself with a longer break, maybe 20 minutes or so.
And you know what's so great about this? It basically hacks your brain to avoid getting tired. These little breaks, they keep your mind fresh. It means you can stay super concentrated all day long, way better than if you just try to study for like 3 hours straight. That never works.
Okay, so we've got our priorities with the matrix, and we've got a way to focus with the Pomodoro technique. Our third strategy is all about getting a head start. It's about making sure you win the day before it even begins. And how do you do that? You win your morning the night before. Seriously, think about it. If you wake up and your first thought is, ugh, what do I have to do today? You've already lost. You're wasting precious time and brain power just trying to figure things out. The absolute best, most productive days start when you wake up and the plan is already there, waiting for you. And the action couldn't be simpler. Every single night before you go to bed, just take 2 minutes. That's it. And write down the top 3 most important things you need to get done tomorrow. The result is amazing. You wake up with a clear roadmap. No guesswork, no wasted time. You just start. Now, these tools, the matrix, the timer, the nightly plan, they're all great. But for them to really work, they depend on one big thing, a shift in our mindset. We have to change how we even think about what studying actually is.
Just look at this. We've got to stop thinking in terms of hours spent at the desk. That's the old way. The new way, it's all about achievements unlocked. It's about moving away from that feeling of just being busy, running around but getting nothing done, and moving towards being actually genuinely productive. From distracted studying to real, focused work.
So, how do we make sure our study time is high quality? Well, I've got 3, let's call them non-negotiable rules for you. Rule number 1, your phone goes in another room. Seriously, out of sight, out of mind. Rule number 2, silence all the notifications on your computer, all of them. And rule number 3, treat your study time like it's a doctor's appointment. It's something you just can't miss. You know, when you boil it all down, it comes back to one powerful truth. Your time. It's the most valuable thing you have. You can't get it back. It's a non-renewable resource, especially on your journey through Class 10. And when you learn to master your time, you are literally learning to master your own goals. This stuff isn't just about studying. These are skills for life.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question. You don't have to go and do all of this at once. That would be overwhelming. But just think, what is one small thing, just one, that you're going to do differently tonight to start taking back control and mastering your minutes?